So yes, people, welcome back to another video here on the J&M Football channel. Today we've got an educational video. I don't know if it's an educational video or entertaining video. 5 things that I would say to 12-year-old me. This is regarding football and just life in general. I saw this video done by I think it was Progressive Soccer or whatever his name is. I'll put him up on the screen. I saw him do this sort of content. I thought it was a good idea, so I want to make my own version. The first thing I would tell 12-year-old me is it's okay to be different. Like when you're 10, 12, 14, you just want to fit in with all your friends, do all the same thing, have the same clothes, have the same football boots, stuff like that. And I would just tell myself that it's okay to not be exactly the same as everyone else. You can like other sports, you can like reading books, you can like learning French instead of PE and whatever, whatever it is, you don't have to be exactly the same as everyone else. And then this is something that I'm still struggling now at 22 years old, is don't care what other people think about you. So obviously in today's world with social media, it's very easy to have an opinion on someone or something, even if you don't know them. So even today, I still struggle with what people might think about me if I'm wearing these clothes, if I'm doing this, that. Nowhere near as much as I used to, and I'm getting better every day. Everyone's gonna have an opinion on you regardless. Bad, good, positive, negative, whatever. They're always gonna have a thought of you, and you can't control their opinion on you. Obviously you can by not being someone, basically. But if you're kind, if you're true to yourself, if you're doing right, if you think you're doing the right thing, then that's all you can do, and you just you can't worry about what other people are thinking about you. The thing I would tell 12-year-old me is trends come and go. This can do with anything, but I remember around that age, you always want the brand new, I don't know, football cars, Match Attacks, PS. I remember I wanted a PSP. At that age, you feel it's so important to have everything you want. You feel it's so important to have the new Xbox. I don't know what Xbox out there, Xbox 360, whatever. You feel it's life or death. You have to have it. You have to have it. And these trends and these things that come in to be popular, after 1 year, 2 years, they go out. They're not popular anymore. For example, now, every year they bring out a new iPhone, and I've got an iPhone 7. I run a business off it. I used to film YouTube videos off it. I work on it every day. I email, DM clients, post on Instagram, make TikToks. I highly rely on my phone to run J&M Football, and so does Nathan. But Nathan has an iPhone 10. I don't even know what iPhone it is. I have an iPhone 7. It works fine. It does everything I need to do. And the only reason I would get a new phone is if this stopped working. I would never ever go out and get a new iPhone just because it came out, even though I had a good working iPhone at home. That's just not me. It's something I wouldn't do, especially the price. Like I said, iPhone 7 works fine, and I'm gonna have it until it breaks. Another thing I would tell myself is just to try everything. And what I mean by this is try and get as much experience in different fields as possible. So if I was 12 again, I would try every single sport. When I was a kid, I was quite lucky. I did play quite a lot of sports. I played tennis, football, basketball, rugby. What other sports did I play? Played a bit of handball at school, volleyball. I've played quite a lot of sports. These were in school, after school clubs, team clubs, whatever. Tennis, I used to get taken with my dad. I would just try out all these sports and just try and get as much experience in them as possible, and just see what I like. I started playing football when I was 4 or 5, and I've just played football since then. That's how it's been. But if I would have played basketball as much as I did when I was 5, then who knows? I could be playing basketball now. You never know. But I would just try everything. And it doesn't just have to do with sports. Try filmmaking. Try learning a musical instrument, try learning a language, try all these new things. I remember there was a boy in my year in primary school, so we're 10, 11, and after school, us boys, we used to go out, play football, play, I don't know, knock down ginger, stupid stuff like that. And there was this one kid who never came out because he always had music lessons, he had to practice, stuff like that, he could rarely come out. And now he's a pretty famous musician. He's played in these huge arenas around the world. He's been on TV, like he's quite well known. I would use that as an example, just to try all these things and see what you enjoy, see what works for you, see what gets your attention, and yeah, so just try all these things and see what works for you. Which is like the second part to that point is do what you love. So basically, find that passion. Like I know it's a bit stupid, like at 12 finding a passion. Like at 12, like you don't know anything, but like at 12 years old, like my passion, like I loved football. Like since I was like, I remember like went to my first training session like 5-6 years old, and since then it's been football. And I've played it every day of my life since, basically. So like just try everything, find what you love, and just dive into it head first and see where it takes you, because like you never know what can happen out of being good at a sport, being good at a subject in school, being like, if you're good at a subject or if you're good at a sport, you can get a full ride scholarship in America. Like there's so many opportunities from things like this. Last thing is, I would say to 12-year-old me, is just to learn more and read books. And I don't mean like study more in school, focus more in school. I mean study after hours, study things that I want, like study things that I'm interested in. So studying for school and studying in the school is one thing. Like you have to study or you'll fail the year, or you get bad grades and you can't get into uni or whatever. But studying something after hours at home, something that you actually are interested in, like you're going to learn much quicker because you're interested. Like I remember I used to hate English at school, and I used to hate maths and all these like boring subjects, and it used to be a struggle for me to study because I didn't enjoy them. But then like I remember in my secondary school there was subjects that I really enjoyed, and I could learn them and study them like that. I could read it once and like I knew it. But if it was like a boring English test or whatever, it would take me days because I didn't care. It wasn't interesting. So yeah, I definitely would tell myself to read books, fiction, non-fiction, whatever, just read, and to learn or study subjects, anything, but that I actually enjoy and that I want to learn about. So for example, now I would be studying like self-improvement, filmmaking, video, like, because 2 months ago I couldn't edit a video. And now I'm not saying I'm the best video editor on YouTube or anything. Like, I know my editing's still pretty amateur, but from where I was a month ago, it's improved massively, and it's improving every time I make a video. And I'm actually really enjoying making these videos for you guys, and I'm seeing improvements. I don't want to blow my trumpet, but I'm seeing improvements, and I'm enjoying it more and more and more. So yeah, like if I was 12 again, I would just study things that I want to study, not because I have to for a test at school, or because dad said, or because my teacher said. It's because I want to study. So that could be like anything you like, just go and study it and just learn as much as you can about it. So anyway, yeah, like please leave a comment if you watch the whole video. Leave a comment if you are interested in something, or you want to ask us a question, or you have ideas for future videos, or anything like that. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Please give this video, like, I don't like begging for likes and subs and whatever, but it really does help our video and channel get pushed to more and more people. So if you can, just drop this video a like, subscribe if you want to see our future videos. Obviously make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next video.